And I think that the Seline logo is actually quite nice. I really like that Triumph logo. It's not too much, it's nice, but I can imagine this logo might go out of fashion, just like the Gucci Marmot logo. Like, it was very hyped at one point and then it kind of loses its luster a little bit. But even if I think you were still wearing this in like 6 years, I don't think it would look that dated. Like, it's still a really classy design. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So these days it's hard to justify the prices of designer bags. I think over the last few months, we've been really questioning the value of things, and it's reflected in the sales as well. A lot less people are willing to invest into luxury these days. Sales are dropping, but I do think that it is, if you're a luxury lover, it is worth buying a luxury bag. I think in your life you only live once, and it's nice to have a few special pieces in your collection. I'm not necessarily encouraging people to buy 20, 50 bags, but it's nice to have a few solid pieces that you can use and enjoy for the next 10 years or so. So these are 5 bags that I think if you bought them now from the boutique, you could love and wear them for a long time. Now, it all depends on one's personal style. Everybody's style is different. Like me, I like kind of more funky colors. I prefer Hermes. So the recommendations I'm giving are very general, and actually a lot of the bags I'm going to recommend I do not have myself, but I think that they are solid bags. And if you wanted to have something more versatile and wearable for different occasions, this is what I would recommend. First bag that I still think is worth buying from the store is the Loewe puzzle bag. It was said that it's discontinued the classic puzzle bag. You know, they keep editing the design. They used to have feet, and then they took away the feet, and then they turned it into a puzzle edge. And Loewe still sells the classic puzzle bag, but you won't see it as commonly anymore in the classic calfskin in the tan and the black color. You can usually only get it in the satin calfskin, which honestly guys, I don't really like the satin calfskin. It is really delicate and annoying. So with the Loewe puzzle, I prefer like the classic calfskin that they do, and you can still get that in the edge design in black. I think the puzzle bag is a great everyday bag. I would recommend getting it in the color that you like, but black or brown would probably be the most versatile for most people. And I would recommend going for the classic calfskin. Depending on the style you get, they're around 5,000 to 6,000 Australian dollars. I know they have a new one at the moment with a funky handle as well, which is actually quite nice. It's like mellow calfskin or something. I still think that it's a design that will always be practical. It's like a funky camera bag in a way, and the crossbody is really easy for travel, just an easy everyday weekend bag. Probably not big enough for work, but I think the small size would suit most people. So the small puzzle bag, get it in a color that you like. I think it's a bag that you'll probably enjoy for many years. Next bag that I think is worth buying, which may surprise you, is the Louis Vuitton pochette accessories. Now the pochette accessories, as annoying as it has gone up in price on the Louis Vuitton website and in the stores a lot, because mainly the reason is they added a chain to the new design. Now, it is 2,500-ish Australian dollars, which is really expensive. However, it is not $10,000. Thus, I still think it's a bag that you could wear for many years. It's very easy to take this bag out, very durable, great for if you want to go to a party or the club, great for a brunch. It's just a very versatile bag, and if you're into Louis Vuitton monogram, it's a cheaper bag you can get that is not breaking the bank, and I just think that the style of it is super versatile. It is overpriced for what it is, but I do think that it's a design. Even if you did overpay for it, it's one of those solid things that you could just have for many years and use and use and use. For some people, they might find this a little bit boring, but I think for most people, they could easily incorporate this into their wardrobe because it's like just a little bit of monogram, has a bit of that designer special magic to it, but it's nothing too trendy. So yeah, I still think pochette accessories, it is overpriced for what it is, but I still think it is worth it just because the design is pretty classic and easy to wear. But let me know what you think as well. Next bag that I think is worth it is not a Birkin. Honestly, guys, I think a Birkin, if you're thinking about long-term, could be a great thing to have, but I don't think a Birkin is really worth it in 2024, although I do have one because I'm obsessed with Hermes. I think that the actual design, a lot of people don't find very practical, myself included, because it's very flashy, it's very expensive, and one might be a little hesitant to take it out just due to the fact it's very expensive. And It's a lot of money to invest into one bag. So I think that when a bag gets to over 10,000 Australian dollars, it becomes a whole nother thing. It becomes like a liability carrying it around. So I don't honestly think it's worth it in 2024 to buy Birkin, only if you absolutely love it. I would actually alternatively recommend the Garden Party, because the Garden Party is very under the radar. It's very easy to wear. Definitely it might be too boring for most people, but I feel like I wear the Garden Party more myself, which is a little embarrassing to admit, but it's because, where is it? It's because it's just very durable, and it's very like, if you know, you know, and I'm not as scared to get coffee on this compared to my Birkin, although Birkins are super durable. So yeah, I still wear my Birkins, but I just think for most people, the price point of Garden Party is a little bit easier to attain, and the style of it, it's more lightweight, it's slimmer in design. The leather, the Nagonda leather, is absolutely indestructible. Like, I've spilled coffee on this, you can get it wet. It's very rough and durable leather for daily wear. And I think if you know, working in the office or you're just going to work, this is easier to wear to work than a Birkin, because a Birkin, just because it's a Birkin, the whole hype around it makes it hard to wear, for me anyway. But, you know, let me know what you think. I think a lot of people also feel like the Birkin and Kelly are overhyped on social media. Not that I'm too concerned about that myself, but yeah, I think Garden Party, it is rather expensive now. I think it's like 6.7k Australian, 6,700, which is quite a lot. With all these bags, you could buy them pre-loved for less, but I know that not everyone's into pre-loved. But yeah, Garden Party, it's not too difficult to get from the store. If you get a neutral color, it will be just a very easy everyday tote bag. Mine's in the size 30. I think the 30 is the perfect little size to carry around. Just, you know, it's a like no-brainer bag. You just pick it up and you go, and you can decorate it, get creative, put twillies on it, bag charms. It's a really fun bag. The other Hermes bag that I think is kind of worth it, even though I also don't have one, is the Kelly to go, or the Constance to go, to be honest, because although these are really expensive for what they are, like they're wallet on chain bags, I think they're like close to $10,000 each, which is like ridiculous. I think that they're pretty versatile. Like if you're thinking about, you know, 5 to 10 years, they're pretty versatile for most things. Why are they versatile? Well, they're wallet on chains, which I know a lot of people find very practical, even the Chanel wallet on chain. Hermes quality, I think, is better than Chanel. So if you're thinking about a really durable wallet on chain, I would recommend the Kelly to go or Constance to go, although the Constance buckle does get really scratched up. So I would probably recommend the Kelly to go, and you could definitely just buy a Kelly wallet and use the conversion kit to make it into a Kelly to go. But if you don't want to do that, the Kelly to go, I think it's a piece you wouldn't regret buying, because it is just such an easy, versatile bag. You can wear it to a wedding. You can just put a few cards on it and just wear it to the shops. You can put it in your bag and use it as a full-sized wallet. You can style it in so many ways. You can also take off the straps and add on other Hermes straps, like they sell canvas straps. You could even add a chain to it. Like, it's a very, although it's very, I say it's overpriced for what it is, I still think that it is something you could get a lot of use out of for like a lot of different scenarios. And it's a design, although I said before Kelly and Birkin is a little bit oversaturated now, it's like small enough that it's just a little bit of a hint of Hermes. It's like not overpowering your outfit. It's not drawing too much attention. It's just a very easy piece. So Kelly to go, honestly, it's actually a bag that I would consider getting. I quite like it myself. Honestly, I feel like it is a bit too expensive for what it is, but still, I think if you just pulled the trigger and got one, you would wear it for many years. It would be a very versatile and classic piece. And finally, from Celine, I think that the Triumph bag, although one may say it's very trendy now, very in, I know there was a phase where everyone was going crazy for that Triumph logo. I still feel like if you bought this Triumph bag, the crossbody one, I still feel like it's a very classic bag, and even if you wore it in 10 years, it would still look really cool. It's just a very simple, boxy crossbody. It's around the 6,000 Australian dollars. I suppose it's similar function to like the Celine box or even the Hermes Constance in a way. but the price, it's expensive, but it's not like constant price expensive where it's like, you know, close to $15,000. It's $6,000 and it does its job. I think that the quality I've heard is quite good on these bags too. And I think that the Seline logo is actually quite nice. I really like that Triumph logo. It's not too much, it's nice, but I can imagine this logo might go out of fashion just like the Gucci Marmot logo. Like it was very hyped at one point and then it kind of loses its luster a little bit. But even if I think you were still wearing this in like 6 years, I don't think it would look that dated. Like it's still a really classy design and the logo in itself is quite pretty. So yeah, that were my picks today. Is that all I have to say about 5 bags? Yeah, that's my picks today. Let me know what you think of my top 5 picks for bags that are still worth it in 2024. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know and I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Bye!